Alright. It is July 1st, 2013, and today we're going to be talking about testosterone and the steps. So this video might be a little bit longer. If you don't like that, fuck off, as always. So testosterone. I'm by no means an expert on this. I don't know all the fancy medical terms. This is just my journey alone, and of course, anything I've found, research, that sort of thing. But this is just my journey. Do not take this as fact. Do not believe this is the only way to do things. Every state is different. Every person is different. Every doctor is different. So I had my endocrinologist appointment this morning, and it went very well. I have all my paperwork right here. So finding an endocrinologist is not easy. It took me 3 tries to find my endocrinologist. So do not give up if you get rejected. I had, like I said, 2 rejection letters. I had to go out of my town to drive up. I woke up at about, my first alarm went off at 6:15 this morning to get up there. I mean, it's only about an hour drive, but it's just early morning appointments, new paperwork, that sort of thing. So what to expect when you're going to an endocrinologist? So the first thing I want to always say is that there's my face and my dolphin's on there, is that you need to be, there's no light in here, but you need to be informed about it. You need to know things. Your endocrinologist is going to ask you questions. Every endocrinologist is different. Florida is very strict. But for instance, and even if your endocrinologist isn't strict, you need to know what happens to your body when you go on T. If you don't know that, then you don't deserve to have T. Not because, oh well, I don't have a lot of friends in the trans. It doesn't matter. I have maybe 4 trans friends at most. Everything I figured out has been through my own research. So you need to research. And I mean, I could sit here and list them off to you, but that's not going to do jack shit for you. You need to know what is going to happen to your body when you start T. You need to know the good things and the bad things, because there are bad things. You do need to have your blood tested a lot. You need to have your testosterone tested, your levels tested, your estrogen levels tested. You do need to be tested a lot. It's not like you go to the doctor, hey buddy, I want to be trans. Oh, that's really cool. It's cool. I just got my new supply of testosterone and let me just throw it out. Oh, I don't have to pay for it? No, it's free by the bundles. This isn't some fucking Willy Wonka chocolate factory. We got fucking chocolate waterfalls made out of testosterone that just absorb into your skin, and you fucking skip off into the sunset while your mustache grows on your face. It's not how this shit works. You need to be informed. Now, when I say that, like I said, you need to know. You need to know your test results. Now, you don't need to look up, oh, well, this is because they're going to test your lipids, they're going to test your blood, they're going to test your estrogen, they're going to test your testosterone, they're going to test everything. They need to make sure your body is ready for you to be injecting something into it, and that's pretty reasonable if you ask me. So you don't need to, oh, well, my testosterone level is supposed to be point this, and this is this, and this. No, you need to know, okay, well, my this level is this, my that level is that. Okay, for instance, my my cholesterol level was a little bit high. So my bad cholesterol. So I got a gym membership about 3 weeks ago because I want to be in good shape once all this starts happening, and for the increased aggression as well. The gym's gonna be good for that. You're also gonna have to know your backstory. Don't get tripped up. Have you seen a psychiatrist? Yes. Um, do you have your letter? Like I said, I was talking about a letter. I actually have a copy of my letter here if anybody wants to see it. Um, no, I don't think you guys care, but I'm just covering up that. But you see, this is the letter. It's when your psychiatrist signs it. There's my lady, Lisa Moore. She's fucking fantastic. Well, this is your life in a letter. Literally, if you want to know what I plan to do in the future, how my behavior is, my background with my family, with my roommates, my psychological history, my dating history, education, working status, peer relations, support system, substance abuse addiction, even your religious background. This is a letter that contains your entire life that your psychiatrist has to write for you in Florida, which is not always an easy task. So when I tell you that you need to be informed, I don't mean that you need to memorize every single detail. I'm not saying that you need to become a doctor. It's okay to have questions. It's okay not to know everything. But there are things that you need to know, like what you're putting into your body, if you're mentally ready, and everything like that. Um, So let's say you go to your endocrinologist. It only took me one appointment. It might take other people more appointments. That's just something that happens. Then you're saying, well, I can't afford all these doctors. I can't afford testosterone. I can't afford it, and that's why I'm not on T. That's no excuse. Almost every single doctor I've seen, I do have healthcare insurance myself through my stepdad until I'm 24, but every single doctor's office I've seen has a sliding scale. You can go to your county's doctor's office and they'll charge you maybe less than $20 for a doctor's visit for blood work. So there's really no excuse, guys. Like, this is something, if you're serious about it, you can do it. Now, once you have your testosterone, once you get the prescription, they're going to show you. This is what my, this is a butt, if you can't tell, where my shots have to go. I have to play tic-tac-toe with my ass. Some doctors don't have you shoot it in the butt. It goes other places. You can do it in the inside of your thigh. You can do this. Make sure that you ask your doctor everything that you need to ask. Alright, so you've gotten your prescription. You're going to go fill it. And I'm just going to show you mine right here. Right here. Folding this back. And you see right here, this is my Walmart receipt. You can see how much it is. It was $16 for the prescription, and I bought 4 syringes because I take mine every week, and I have a week's dose here. So my testosterone was $17.46. That is manageable. If you ask your grandmother for $20 and say, "But come on, Grandma, I'm your favorite," then you can have testosterone. Once you go through the necessary channels. I have not opened my bag yet. It's still stapled shut, guys. So this is gonna be a first time for me and you. So if you're like popping my tea cherry right here, enjoy it. Let's get this. Let's get this open. Here are the syringes. Another thing to note about syringes is that this is a big syringe. It looks kind of big because it's easier for me to read these numbers. A thing for you to know about syringes is that 1 cc is 200 mgs. So because who knows? Like I'm supposed to have 50 mgs of testosterone a week. So this is in milliliters. This is not in mgs. And it shows you right here. I'll show you the syringe. So it's important to know what you're using. Ask questions. I had the pharmacist show me exactly where I need to fill this up to. I had my endocrinologist show. If you're afraid to ask questions and you're not ready to put your big boy pants on and get tea, this is your body. You need to take care of it. And here it is right here. Inject a quarter of a cc, which is 50 mgs, intramuscularly. It goes into your muscles once a week. I hate that dumb name because I'm getting that changed, but there it is. You can see. There's my awesome endocrinologist who agreed to see me. I'm sorry, my screen is so dark. I have the fucking windows open. It's almost 12 o'clock. But this is testosterone, guys. Like, it's not. Here you go. Or you can have the physical doctor name. Can you guys see that? No, I guess you can't. It's a little bit. There we go. It's glaring up. Testosterone cyprit injection. Another thing to talk about is that testosterone comes in multiple forms, but the main 3 forms are going to be injection, gel, and patch. Now the gel and the patch are very expensive. You're not going to be getting those for $20. Almost every every single trans guy I know. Wow, it's so tiny. It's like a little baby. Look at it. It's like a little testosterone baby. Every single guy that I know uses this. And some do it every other week. Some have it every week. It's up to your doctor, up to your own comfort level. And I have to go jab a needle in my ass now. But it's important to look those up. If you have the biggest phobia of needles and you can afford to use the patch or the gel, no one's going to think you're less of a man because you don't like needles. No one's going to think you're less of a man in general. So that's another thing you're going to want to talk to your endocrinologist about. I'm sorry I'm doing this a little bit out of order here. Is what you're looking for. I'm looking to get injectable testosterone. I know it's going to cause my voice to deepen, facial hair, possible male pattern baldness, or reduced a pushed back hairline. It's going to cause your skin to get oilier. It's going to cause increased aggression, increased sex drive. Your clit is going to like triple in size. It's gonna fuck with your body. So that's just a small list. There's a lot more. Make sure you look it up. Make sure you kids stay safe. Like I said, I have to go stick a needle in my ass now, but we're gonna see how this all works out. Happy 4th of July, everybody. I'll see you guys in a week.